It's quite uncommon for a student to begin as a 5th year. Might be a bit of work.
Yeah, we met Peanut on
I'm sure
TikTok through
that's never
Tina's stream
stopped you
there, and they
before.
stuck with us
It
ever
hasn't,
since. Oh,
Professor.
nice.
Now,
Very cool.
here we are at the entrance to the Hufflepuff Common Room.
This is the entrance.
Indeed. I would
He's the
explain
worst.
what to do, but
He
I
banned
hesitate
Quidditch.
to do it
Done.
myself, as
Hate
one
him.
errant knock leads to being doused in vinegar. Most unpleasant. You must tap the barrel, 2 from the bottom, middle of the 2nd row, in the rhythm of Helga Hufflepuff. Well done.
There it is.
Now go on in and get some sleep. You have a big day ahead of you tomorrow. I shall be back in the morning to collect you for your first class.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
You're
Wow.
welcome. I hope you enjoy your first night at Hogwarts. Sleep well.
I won't. Professor Weasley's too nice. She's hiding something. That's what I gotta say about it. That's how I feel.
Looks like everyone's gone. Better head to the common room.
Alright. Let's see here. Oh, that is... Is it this one? No? I can't... Okay, fine. Weasley can't be bad, because Weasley. I mean... That's what you say. That's what the Weasleys want you to think. I didn't
Revelio.
look at anything in here before I started to walk out. Tea! And apples. That's not that exciting in here. Cool, that's fine. Well, they have electricity or magic glowing lamps, which I guess both work. House chest. I don't know what that's all about. Okay. It's that new 5th year.
Father's got you. It's all right.
Oh, Uncle, this doesn't sound like you. Something's wrong.
Don't look at me like that.
Oh, hello there. You're the new Hufflepuff, yes? I'm Adelaide. Pleasure to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Is everything all
We've
right?
got also
yes.
almost the
I'm
exact
just
same
a bit
hair model.
distracted. Letter from my uncle. So tell me, I've been hearing all sorts of rumors. Were you really nearly gobbled up by a dragon?
Yes, really, quite nearly.
That one is true. Not the typical start to a new school.
That's dreadful. Well, I'm glad you made it here alive. Well, anyway, I imagine you have lots to do. I hope you have a wonderful first day.
There we go. Now it's gonna hit me in the stomach less when I lean back. Nice meeting
Thank
you.
you, Adelaide. Be seeing you.
I could have asked
Of
about your
course.
uncle.
And good luck.
I realized it as I was clicking away.
Sent an anonymous howler to Duncan Hobhouse last year because he kept leaving his dirty clothes all over the dormitory. You should have seen the look on his face.
Thank you for not biting me. Oh, hello. She's awfully regal, isn't she?
Is that your owl?
I don't know who she is. Likely one of the Hufflepuffs around here. Owls choose their own company anyway. Wait, you're the new 5th year. Quite the dramatic entrance you made.
Yes, I'm glad that
Can't
I'm
imagine wanting to
memorable.
call attention to yourself, especially since everyone will be watching to see how much you already know.
Yeah, it really is just the Hufflepuff haircut, that's for sure. I'm not worried.
I'm really not worried. I'm sure I'll be fine.
Nevertheless, it is rather unusual. You must feel terribly out of place. Of course, Presumably, as a hard-working Hufflepuff.
Like,
you'll
do they
prove
not
yourself
get
in no
transfer
time.
students?
I'm hard-working
Like,
too, as you
somebody
might suspect.
starting Hogwarts in 5th year
Sometimes I
can't
think
be
I
that
should have been a
weird.
Ravenclaw. I've rather a searing wit. At least people have always told me so. I'm Lenora, by the way. Lenora Everly. Well, mustn't keep you. You've such a lot to do.
It was
I'm
nice
gonna
meeting
just
you,
not.
Lenora.
Of course. Adieu.
Adieu.
Arthur's got
You
you.
don't need to be
Arthur.
frightened, little cat.
I can't quite reach.
Come on, you went that way.
Hope they can catch him. Big castle for a student to get lost in, let alone a cat.
Especially
I'm
because
sure
cats
you'll
have a
find your
hard
way,
time
right?
with location
I mean, it
permanence.
can be a bit overwhelming at first. I
Unfortunate
still
for
get
them.
lost sometimes. Welcome to Hufflepuff, by the way. Really glad to have you in our house. I'm Arthur.
Thank you. Nice to meet you. Was that your cat?
No, one of the first years, I think. Don't have any pets of my own, unfortunately. My mother doesn't think too highly of them, especially magical ones.
I'm sorry to hear that. I think magical beasts are rather incredible.
Best thing about coming to Hogwarts.
Okay, so
Nifflers,
confirmed
Glumbumbles,
by Arthur. Not
Bowtruckles.
every
I
Hufflepuff
thought
has
they
this
were only
haircut.
pictures in books before. Well, Dad did bring home a puff skein once. Mum was furious. Anyway, I better go make sure the first years caught that cat. Don't want them to be late on their first day.
Would be unfortunate for them.
Nice meeting you, Arthur. And good luck finding that cat.
Thank you. Try not to get lost in the castle yourself.
Is the new
Alright.
Hufflepuff out of bed
I
yet?
don't think owls make very
Professor
good cats.
Weasley's
You can't
waiting for
snap
them
up
outside the
a
common room.
cat.
Can we be
Good morning.
sure Arthur's
I
a
trust you're
real
ready for your
true?
first day at Hogwarts.
I guess that's
I've
fair.
been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it.
I mean,
You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation,
I'm curious as to
joining us
why,
in the
and I
fifth
don't
year,
know if this is
you'll need to catch
explained.
up with your classmates
Cindy,
and
no
not
spoilers.
fall behind. Especially
Why weren't
as
we
you'll
at
be
Hogwarts
expected
before?
to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success.
I did originally link the wrong account.
Here
Yes.
you are.
Not originally link. I did link the wrong account. I picked Hufflepuff manually.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of
It's
what
why
you
it
are
suggested
learning, so that
Gryffindor
you
instead of
master
Hufflepuff
all
when
that's
I got to the
expected of a
sorting
fifth
ceremony.
year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Thank
I
you,
put the
Professor.
book under
What
my
do you mean it will
arm
keep
and
track
then
of what
still
I'm learning?
then pocketed
Perhaps
it.
seeing it in action will answer any questions you
Magic
may
wizard
have.
sleeve. I
Walk
don't
with
know.
me and we shall put it to the test.
All right, I'm following.
Revelio.
This way.
I am
The
right
guide will give
behind
you
you.
opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore. I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student.
Well, fine.
Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings. Do keep up.
I am right here. Chill.
Simply cast Revelio on it, and we'll see what the guide says.
Remember to contain some of Helga Hufflepuff's original creations. The book called the original plums are likely an acquired taste. Press start to open the field guide. Okay. Okay. Alright. Solid.
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle.
You got it.
Revelio.
Ah, good timing. Perfect
Oh.
opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide
Well, my
contains a
controller
map
is
of
still
the
on.
castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
Okay. Okay. I can just menu with that. Okay. That's good. Because I feel like that'll be easier. I was going to be impressed with that load screen. And then it loaded again. Ah.
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall.
Heard.
You
We're
can
going.
get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall. Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive, our King's Cross station, so to speak. That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
Thanks, Prof.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time.
Oh, goody.
Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
You did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the
Mostly
events
with
preceding
the
your arrival,
attacking
specifically
is,
about what happened after
what he
that
taught me.
awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
I'm sorry, Professor, but I'm afraid that's all there is to it.
Fig asked me to not tell anybody, so...
Almost precisely what Professor Fig said. Speak of the devil, Professor
jeez.
Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes.
Calling him the devil,
You
huh?
seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good
I
boats
mean,
and
3
carriages
or
to
4
Hogwarts,
pieces,
and
really.
you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself.
Yes.
Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you.
You can't shoot anything with it, and you can't hit
Good
things
luck
with
today.
it. So,
And remember
it's
to
basically
use
useless.
your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
Talk to Fig.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you masterfully evade Professor Weasley's interrogation regarding our late arrival?
I didn't like to lie
I did
to
try
her.
to evade her questions, though I feel a little deceptive. That said, I'm fairly certain she suspects that we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to
You're
keep the
here,
details
Virus.
to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon
How you
will
doing?
lead. It may require a bit more
Yeah, I'm not
flexibility
going to be.
with your time.
Unfortunately, I'm
than
not
she
going to
would
be
approve
streaming
of.
for too much longer
And
myself
she may
because
feel
I want to be
obliged
at
to share
Smash Night
details
tonight.
with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
I feel like
Understood,
I never
Professor.
see you
Good.
in chat anymore,
Now,
Virus.
as
And I miss
capable
you.
as you are, I believe the ability you possess
Tired.
obliges you to be
Understandable.
well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold
sure.
it and have a look.
Wow, yawn. Okay. Grant XP for quests. Some quests are locked by spell and or level requirements. Heard. New spells can be earned by completing professor assignments or as quest rewards. Got it. Track a quest. You were hanging with a friend. Oh, that makes sense. No worries. No worries. Let's do Defense Against the Dark Arts.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
Yeah, we
This will
wrapped
be
up
incredibly
Odyssey
helpful.
yesterday,
Thank you.
and then we
Now,
decided that we
sounds
would
like
start
you've quite a day
Hogwarts
ahead,
today.
What with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade.
But we've talked
for
about some
supplies,
other
including
games
your
to
own
play as
wand.
we
You'll enjoy Mr.
continue
Ollivander.
plugging through
He's an
stuff.
exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus
don't
on your
remember us
classes
picking
and
up a
pay
locket.
Attention. More than your owls
I
may hinge
must have
on the
missed
magic
it
you are
again.
able to master within these
Because I missed it
walls.
when my wife was doing it. Yeah. Not bad for finishing Odyssey. Yes. Lenora.
Hello, Lenora. What are you
The
looking at?
one choosing is
Everyone
coming
thinks
soon,
I'm
yes.
utterly balmy. Samantha thinks I'm potty. But it's...
Oh, triangle is the skip on dialogue, apparently. Perhaps
If
I'll
I
have a
have the
look.
time, I may look. Could be intriguing.
I've been racking my brains.
And it takes a second for it to
Do come
happen.
and find me if you stumble on something
Lumos.
illuminating that solves them.
That spot must be a clue. I should look
Uh-huh.
around in case it's nearby.
Okay, I leave now. Bye, Virus. I'll see you in a little bit. IRL. Yo. Gift of the sub. Yeah. Virus. Virus, what are you doing? That man is a madman. I love that man.
This looks like the location from the painting.
Oh, hey,
What could
look.
be so special about it? Let's get you back to your frame, little moth.
Bravery runs in my family.
Ha! I knew there was a connection. I should tell Lenora that I solved the puzzle of that empty frame.
Okay. Where is she? She's up here.
Lenora, I solved the mystery.
You did?
I followed the
I
clues.
found the
All very logical. You have a knack for solving riddles. Well, I'm glad someone figured it out.
I don't like her very
The
much. I
moth.
think she's annoying, but that's
I
just
should
me.
have seen that.
Oh, I can't jump over the... Ah. Unfortunate. Alright, Map. I'm the map. Defense against the dark arts. Let's go. Oh yeah, Baker emotes. Ah, I'm glad you like them. See, Forrest, who hasn't been in my chat in a little bit, but he's around sometimes. He's the artist. Gear. Handwear. Oh. When do I get stuff? I don't remember getting stuff. Oh. Destroy is not the same as selling. Nope. Okay. Natural beige scarf. Alright, that's not bad. You can dig it. And outfit. What do we got? Oh, I see. Change appearance. Okay. Huh. All right, let's wear that one. And no scarf. I know I just equipped it. Let me out. Let me out. Alright. Sprint. Oh. Let me back in. Sprint up the stairs. Sprint up the stairs. I hear Peeves. It really does take so long for doors to open on PS4. It's really unfortunate.
Is that all you've got?
Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember.
Oops.
Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity.
As
especially in the heat of battle.
I don't even know what that means.
Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
That wasn't so tight. That one didn't feel as bad.
Levioso.
Woohoo!
Now, let's try something a little larger.
Sebastian, come here. Leviosa. It's Leviosa. It's Leviosa.
Let us begin with the basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprise. Good. Now, well done. Very good, but the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You
So
may
no
begin.
stupefy her.
This should be easy.
Levioso. This can't be your first duel. Let's just say I'm a quick learner. Levioso. Protego.
Protego.
Levioso.
Those things.
All of my students for this adept.
Well, Sebastian, maybe you should
Not
suck
bad for
less.
a beginner. You give as good as you get.
I look so proud with myself.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Hufflepuff.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you.
Oh, don't
I
put that on
demand
me.
excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again,
dueling club.
well done today. I shall reach
The
out soon
underground,
with additional
definitely not
assignments.
sanctioned.
All right, that's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite
Fight
something.
club, fight
Everyone
club,
will be talking
fight
about
club,
it.
fight
It was certainly
club.
good practice.
Practice. It
It's
felt
not
more like
the
I was
first rule
dueling
of
an
Fight
expert.
Club that you don't talk about
Sebastian
Fight Club.
Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps
Yes,
this
that's exactly
wasn't
what I'm
your
thinking.
First duel.
In fact, it was. Perhaps I have a knack for it.
Be coy if you like, but I know better. Magic requires intention and talent. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Yeah, no, it
Excellent.
doesn't work on Twitch.
Knew I was right
But I knew
about
what
it.
you meant.
If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just
The
have to be
library.
clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested.
Oh, I'm interested.
Till next time.
Getting to beat you up over and over again? Done. And then we go to Charms class? Unky Numbies. How you doing? Good to see you.
That was behind me, I promise.
Professor Ronan tends to go on a bit. We sometimes
All
have
right.
to remind him of his villa.
I am doing well. Oh, I don't think I have that command. I don't know what bot it is or extension it is that would provide that.
Behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student.
Oh, heck.
Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
It's gonna be a tough one.
Shall we begin? Welcome to year 5 of charms. Now, this will be
Just
a
don't speak for
crucial
5
year
minutes.
in your
No
education
big.
on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold.
Unfortunately,
with the
there
passion
isn't
and
really
rigor requisite
a,
of such a challenge. Right now, everyone, please open your textbooks
thing that you
to
get
page 517. But
for me
before we
failing
begin,
the
can anyone
in
here
real life
tell me the
world band.
difference between
Word
the
bam.
incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? Hmm? I am afraid
Doing well,
it
Nate.
is too late to study now.
Work was good. Work was long. Very
The
busy.
summer months must have really taken a toll on you all.
Lots of phones to answer.
looks
Lots
of
of
it,
guests to
You'll
talk
spend
to.
your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm?
That's correct. That is what the punishment used to
Well,
be.
It seems that we are in dire need
That girl
of
is
review.
bad. The one you sit next
Everyone
to.
get into pairs and take
Um,
positions on opposite sides of the classroom.
We'll
Now
have to
let's
see.
put those textbooks to use as the blunt
That
objects
hasn't
you
been
so
shown
believe they
to
are,
me
and
yet.
take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book
Thing
will be
about
needed
the
per
in real
partnership,
life
Miss Dale.
word
Thank
ban
you. Get into
is
place.
poor. Can't afford to gift subs to my own channel that often. Alright. Let's do this. 1, 2, 3. Made it.
Accio.
Oh, it was really funny. But just
That is
not
not bad.
sustainable when
You are
you're
a
not making
swift
enough
learner.
money on Twitch.
I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally
We have
lovely
the
day,
GM
I was
plan for the
thinking
next 4 weeks.
that we might have ourselves a little excursion.
Not
outside
sure what
for
a
spot of
GM
fresh
plant
air.
is.
After
Can
me.
you explain that? Or describe it in a way that you can? General Motors. Oh, got it. Legitimately was the first thing that popped into my mind. Wasn't sure if that was actually what you meant, though.
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery.
Right?
As I'm sure
That was-
the Quidditch players amongst
That was
us
what
would
was in my
agree.
head.
So,
But not what came out of my
what
mouth.
better than a bit of
Just like
sport
the banned word
to put
has
our
not yet come
prowess
out of my
with the
mouth.
summoning charm to the test,
Thinking
right?
very hard about it. Planning my sentences very carefully.
So why don't we have our newest student start us off? Hmm?
Unky Numbies, what is it you do for work that you're at a GM
Very
plant for
simply,
the next 4
cast
weeks?
Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last possible moment. Now, think of this like
You're a millwright.
gobstones, if you
Gotcha.
will. But instead of throwing the marbles out, that's it.
Oh. Nailed it. No. Oh.
Excellent control there.
So, if you release it right in the middle of the orange, or the latter half of the orange,
Very good.
that's enough.
Very good. Points to Hufflepuff. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes,
Miss
sir.
Onai. Alright.
Be sharp.
That's alright.
That is how it's done.
Accio.
Nailed it.
That's it.
Here we go. There we go.
I want that one. Ah! Oh, wait. That's 5 minutes ago. Ha! I'm fine. Take that. I really hoped that I would get it in the... knock off her red. Still refunding it! Is it because I didn't announce that it was over before I made the mistake? Oh, speaking of making a mistake.
Stay focused.
I was looking at chat.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
Alright,
I
outside.
think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You win.
Definitely something happened within that
This
time
round
frame.
settles it all.
Yo, I was very careful all the way up until I stopped paying attention to the last second.
That is how it's done.
Alright, this is the one I want. And we start it now. Nailed it.
Be sharp.
Are you kidding? Okay.
Brilliant. Let us see this.
Take that. Alright, I'm just gonna... Oh!
A perfect score. Remarkable.
That thing is like falling off. That was for all the marbles.
Very good, both of you. Well done.
Could not have been tighter. Holy smokes.
Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Good game, Buster.
War one.
I
Just
must
War one.
admit, I think I underestimated you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here.
See?
It gets
She
easier,
transferred
I
here.
promise.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Ouagadougou just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Ouagadougou uses one.
Hardly anyone at Ouagadougou? That's incredible.
You can cast spells without a wand.
Oh, yes. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
Okay, so I feel like wandless magic would be really
Is
dangerous.
Wagadu a castle, like
Because,
Hogwarts?
like,
It addresses Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as
like,
a beautiful edifice
sometimes
carved out of the mountainside.
Hogwarts,
I
the
remember
wands
the
just like
first
blow up
time
in
I
people's
saw it,
hands.
the mist was so thick I could
Could
hardly
you
make
imagine
out
doing
anything
that,
at all.
but you don't have
And
a
then it
wand
just
to absorb the blow
materialized
as you
before me.
focus? And
This
just your
enormous
fingers?
school that seemed to be floating in midair.
Is Wagadu much bigger than Hogwarts?
Wagadu School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world. So yes, bigger than Hogwarts. But it never
you say
seemed
so.
intimidating or overwhelming to me. It always felt like home.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Wagadu, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Of course, you can use
A word,
Accio on
if you
things,
would.
if you're so inclined.
Well, you'd be using it.
You
on
wanted to
clothing
speak with me,
inside,
Professor?
I did.
You know it won't
I
work on
trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation.
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? You did well,
I was just jokingly
managing to
blaming
best
another
as
thing on
gifted a
World War I.
student as Miss Onai.
Thank you, Professor. I enjoyed the match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late.
Why would that be?
Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for
Love
you.
special assignments.
Hello there. You're the new student, aren't you?
I am. What do you want from me?
Hello, you wanted to speak to me?
Samantha Dale. I've been eager to meet you. You're the student everyone's been whispering about. Hope your first day's going well. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
Oh, thanks. It wasn't too challenging.
Thank you,
a
but
lesson.
it really wasn't all that challenging.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be a bit overconfident in
Bro,
his...
that is
Well, better see
literally
to my
what
charms
was in
homework.
my mind when
I find Professor
she
Ronan's
was like calling
lessons a
out to me
bit
and
more
I first
challenging
walked
than
up
you
to her.
do.
Definitely thought reporter. I'm glad that I'm not the only one who got that vibe. Let's see here. Hey ho, Frank the Tank. How's it going? How are you doing this evening? Thanks for jumping into the chat. Alright. Dramatic entrance, 10 out of 10. For sure. Chat, can we get some love for Frank the Tank here? First time chatter. Ugh. I thought there would be a flu flame there. There was not. 13 out of 10? Heyo. It's my kind of rating system. Blue flames. Let's go. Begin quest. It's 5 a.m. in
What
Germany.
about the
Yo,
room,
are you
Professor?
you're over in
I was
Germany?
thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
And he gone.
Ah, there you are.
Apparating inside of Hogwarts.
I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit before you arrived.
Frank, do
I'd
you
wager
stream?
there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me.
Oh, wow.
Isn't there?
Created July 15th, 2015. Hot dang. No.
Nothing more, Professor.
I see. Like trying to
36
get a
followers?
sonnet
I
from
see,
a
I see.
streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
Professor Ronan mentioned
Professor
that.
Ronan did mention something about that.
Yes, he did.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well.
All right, chat. I think this is the plan.
But you'll find
We're gonna
the
get
magic you
to
cast with your own
getting
wand to be
my own
far
wand from
superior.
Ollivander.
I'm eager
And
to get to
then
Hogsmeade.
we
Very
will
well.
wrap
I'd
up
like
stream
you to
for
make
the
your
night.
first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get
You
your
trust the
bearings.
viewer to chilled streams,
Perhaps
seek
Sebastian
complete from
Sallow
another
or
genre.
Natsiona.
Heyo.
I've noticed you spending time with them.
Oh, we're glad to have you here, Frank. What about Natty?
I'd like to go with Natty.
Excellent choice. Miss Onai is one of our most talented students. And she knows the area. She'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including
Theophilus
his right hand
Harlow.
of sorts,
Heard?
Theophilus Harlow.
I'm gonna go
if
find
you
him
can.
and
Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment,
punch him
your
in the
friend
mouth.
will meet you at the castle doors.
You're a pro in
No
Forza
time to waste.
Motorsports
The
since
sooner you complete
2003.
your work,
Yo.
the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
I've never been huge into racing games, but Forza has always looked really good. I think the only racing game that I ever played a whole lot of was Midnight Club and Mario Kart, but Mario Kart don't hardly count. But I love Midnight Club because the car
there you have a new
customization
spell to
that
teach
wasn't
me,
available
Professor.
in anything
Indeed,
else
I
at
do.
that time.
And an exceedingly
That I could
useful
find.
one at that. The mending charm Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort
Yo,
to catch
thanks
you
for the
up
follow,
with your
Frank.
peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back
Let's
to
see
me.
here.
We will have you casting Reparo
Update
in
my
no
title,
time.
because I'm no longer at 135. 8. 138. I'll complete the
I'll
tasks.
start on the task right away, Professor. Revelio.
Full disclosure, did not pay attention to what the
This is the right area. I wonder where the flying page is.
I saw it. There you go.
Got it.
Okay. And the defense against the Dark Arts Tower.
A flying page must be around here somewhere.
There you go. Easy. Let me out.
I trust the preliminary...
I completed the assignments, Professor.
Marvelous.
Nifty.
You clearly know your way around basic charms. Let us give the old mending charm a try then, shall we? Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now, wand at the ready.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic.
Oh, square. Oh, no. We're good. Everything's fine.
That's it. Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water.
Oh, that one? That statue?
Allegedly symbolized heart.
Revelio.
The lover thought it too accurate and lashed out.
Neat. Okay. Well, now... Does this open the map? I push that button. There it is. Okay. You, welcome to Hogsmeade. Oh, I'm not far from that at all. Let's go. Let me in. Let me in. Okay. I didn't even hardly see it. I just kind of saw it and noticed it was outlined. Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and snooze the ad because I feel like I'm gonna be...
Hello, looking for me?
Not I. Okay, hold on. Get that flue flame. There we go. Not considered to a mod like Daniel's?
I hope I haven't kept you waiting long.
Nate's great.
All. Professor Weasley tells me that you need to go to Hogsmeade.
Nate is currently my only actual mod. And I have, I think,
and
2 bots that have mod
I've been looking forward
privileges.
to it.
Good. Shall we set off? I intend to give you a first-rate Hogsmeade experience.
Unfortunately for Nate, I can't afford to pay him. Unless somebody were to redeem the $10 to my mods. Then he would get his first paycheck. Actually, isn't there a troll before you leave Hogsmeade? I feel like there was perfectly fine with your current standing of not getting paid. Hey, I appreciate that you just like to be here. Then this would be a job. True. That's fair. You'd have to clock your hours of modding. And I can only pay you pennies to the hour. It'd be really unfortunate. I don't think anybody would be happy about that,
I was glad Professor Weasley asked me to accompany you.
Really?
Yes. I had planned to extend an invitation to you myself. I thought you might enjoy a butterbeer in the village.
Aww.
The timing of Professor Weasley's owl was perfect. I cannot tell you how nice it is to breathe fresh air after being cooped up in ancient runes. Grave mistake to take it as an elective class, believe me.
Ancient runes sounds like it could be neat.
Though I suppose you would not really call it elective when your mother was the one who elected that you take it. Hogsmeade is beautiful this time of year. Everyone will tell you to visit at
you gotta have a really good niche to make money on any social media.
I would rather be indoors.
Not much for the cold, are you?
Oh, I do not mind the cold so much, but it has taken some getting used to. I did not grow up around snow.
That's valid.
Oh, wait, over here. I often spot lacewing flies in this area.
Oh? What's so special about them?
They are interesting to look at, but if you stew them, you can also use them in potion making.
Alright, I collected them. Let's go. I got all of them. On the move. TikTok is worse. I believe that 100%.
Look,
$50 for 10,000 views. Yikes. But I'm sure that there are people who like farm views, right? Like alternate account, they just leave it running. Because every time it loops, it counts as a view.
Do you think Poppy's already seen the hippogriffs?
Absolutely.
Likely already made
Squirrel.
them too.
That's the Forbidden Forest on the left. It's off limits to students.
I got the blue
as
flames
the
from
name
here.
implies.
That's fine
Why
with
is
me.
it off limits?
The
Because it's
professors
forbidden.
claim it is too dangerous. I think that calling it forbidden only makes it more alluring.
That's a nice
There's
robe.
Hogsmeade over the crest. Past that
I would wear
ruin.
that.
I would spend all of my time exploring if I could.
Then do it.
I confess, I was surprised when Professor Weasley mentioned that you knew the area, since you're relatively new here.
She said that?
Okay, well, I
She
was
knows
going to
more about
snooze
me
the
than I
ads
had
until
I will say.
until we
I
ended,
certainly
but I
learned a
didn't
great
realize there was
deal in
going to be
class.
all of this
Much
walking
can be
in between
gleaned
here and
outside
Hogsmeade.
of the castle walls.
Somehow I thought I was going to be a fast travel for the first time, but not the case.
How are you settling in? I remember the weeks that followed my arrival feeling quite strange. Everything was so new and unfamiliar.
I'm getting used to things. What about you? Do you finally feel settled?
I still miss my homeland, but it is beautiful here too. And getting out of the castle and exploring helped me to adjust quite a bit. Hogwarts has become something of a home now, I would say. Hopefully it will for you too.
Link, you come to town?
Mr. Moon! He is the Hogwarts caretaker. Looks a bit worse for wear. Hello, Mr. Moon. Have you met our new fifth year?
Something like that, yeah.
You might want to turn back, Miss Onai. Turn and run.
Is everything all right, sir?
He
Look
sounds
right at me.
drunk.
Eyes big as saucers.
What did Mr. Moon?
Jemmy guys. Ugly and airy and terrifying. I shall be at the castle where it's safe. Good luck to both of you.
Alright. Moving on.
Poor Mr. Moon.
That is a good robe.
I think he had
I
too
like the
much
robe.
fun in the village. I will say that I have never seen him in such a state.
Moonstone.
Nearly there. There is much to see outside of the castle walls, not just Hogsmeade. I am happy to explore whenever you'd like. Rumors being what they are about goblins and such, it might be nice to have a friend with you.
I'll keep that in mind, Natty. Thank you.
Nate, I must have said something and completely blanked on what it was immediately after because I have no idea what you're talking
And
about.
here we are. It is hard to know where to start. The Three Broomsticks is the place for butterbeer. And you can get any sweet you can imagine at Honeydukes. I could not choose a favorite shop here. It changes with every visit. I can tell you that you
Sorry
are
that I said
certain
Link.
to
I
find
might
everything
have,
you
but-
need in Hogsmeade.
Kitty. I'm not gonna pet every cat, but
Professor Weasley said that you need to get potion recipes, spellcrafts, some seeds, and...
A new wand.
Of course! You will enjoy Mr. Ollivander, and I am keen to see what you will do with a wand of your own. You should be able to collect everything you need and still have time to explore a little as well. Experience Hogsmeade at your own pace. We can meet up in the town circle when you are finished.
okay.
Enjoy yourself. I will see you soon.
At my own pace, which is maximum speed. Ollivanders first. Not there, I guess. Did I misunderstand where I was at? Oh, I did.
Merlin, you need beard, not again.
Yo! I didn't even
I'll be
touch
right
it.
with. Ah, it's you. Just a moment, please.
It's you.
Hello, sir. I'm looking for...
For a new wand, yes. It's about time.
Yes, about time?
Well, you're our new fifth-year student, are you not? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you are. Gerbold Ollivander's the name. But of course, you'll have heard of the Ollivanders, I'm sure.
Ollivander!
Finest wand makers in the world. It's a pleasure to meet you. Truly. Now, come
Only
with
one
me.
of them popped, though.
Let's find you the perfect wand, shall we? No, not you. Yes. Powerful core. 10.5 inches. You might do. Here.
I don't know why
Give
I
this one a
often
try.
feel the need to try to predict how they're going to say a line.
Well, go ahead, swish. How odd. Once more, come on, really swish it. Oh dear.
Catches it.
Well, this isn't a good match
What
at
a
all, is it?
man.
We'll find you something, not to worry. No, not you. Perhaps. Yes. A rare wood, 13 3/4 inches, dragon heartstring. Let's give this one a try.
It's rather knobbly, don't you think?
Oh, goodness. Looks like it's back to the shelf for you. This is proving to be trickier than I had anticipated. How perplexing. Where are you? Perhaps you? There you are. Yes, I think you might be the one. Here, take it.
All right. So. Let me bring this back up. We're looking at sycamore wood, unicorn core, 14.5 inches, slightly springy. I don't know if that has...
How intriguing.
Oh, is it alphabetical? Sycamore. 14.5.
Curious indeed.
Unyielding. Slightly springy. Alright. There we go.
How intriguing.
Let's see. I do like the warm brown.
Curious
Classic.
indeed.
Soft spiral. Spiral. Stock. Ringed.
How intriguing.
Crooked spiral. Natural. Oh boy. Chat, I have no idea.
Curious indeed.
I kind of like the ringed.
Buff.
I also do kind of just like the classic in gray brown or black. Oh, that's finalized. Okay.
Curious indeed.
Green, gray.
How intriguing. Curious indeed.
The soft spiral in black. What do you think, chat? And it is unicorn hair.
A unicorn hair wand is most reliable and faithful to its owner.
I think that's the one.
How intriguing.
Let's do warm brown. Finalized.
What do you think?
Extraordinary. Another wand, another beginning of a bright and magical future.
Nice.
Now, how did that feel?
Good. Different. I sensed a sort of surge of some kind.
A match. Your connection seemed particularly powerful. The right wand will learn from you, just as you learn from it.
I'm eager to try it out.
Indeed. Treat it well, and you shall find no more dependable a wand than one with a unicorn hair core. And the bond between you and your wand should only grow stronger. Do not be surprised at your new wand's ability to perceive your intentions, particularly in a moment of need.
That sounds wonderful, Mr. Ollivander.
I'll let you get to it. Do come and see me again if ever I can be of further assistance.
Alright, chat.